Hey, Colab Coach here yet again to share some wise words of wisdom for the week. Week number 4 of the family series, meaning it's the last week of the series. Don't be sad. I hope that you have learned a lot of information in these last 4 weeks and on to the next week. But before then, I have a last question slash thought for you to think about when it comes to families. And that is, does your family deserve all of you? Does your family deserve all of you? And it sounds like a crazy question, but I'm going to explain why I'm asking that. Because when it comes to family, and we talked about many facets of family, many breakdowns and understandings of what family is, you choose your family. Doesn't have to be biological, can be based on who you want in your life and things of that nature. But when it comes to what they feel like they deserve and entitled, that's when you come with a whole new sets of issues and problems because sometimes when people get comfortable with you, they get comfortable with you, meaning they get comfortable with the things that you do for them. They get comfortable with the expectations that they have for you. They may start demanding certain things of you, and you may not like that. Or vice versa, in your family, you might be the person that demands certain things from certain family members, and you expect certain things to be done, maybe certain time frames, or you expect things to happen exactly the way you want it to because you have expectations for these family members and you start to demand things of them as well. So, not to say that expectations is a bad thing, but it's difficult when it comes to family members because everyone is living their lives. Everyone, sad to say, everyone has their own agendas. Certain people have certain things that they want to get accomplished and they see you as someone that can help them get there. Not in a malicious way, but you have maybe knowledge or information that you can help them with, and vice versa. They may have information and knowledge that you can gain from them. Nothing wrong with that. The problem comes when you start to demand certain things from people. Demand, basically, what I'm trying to say is you are pushing them to do something they're not comfortable with, or you're expecting things to happen exactly during your time frame and only your time frame only. They may be busy with certain things, but you just don't care. You want things to happen when you want things to happen. It becomes a problem. It becomes a problem, especially for your personal life, because you may have certain time frames where you want to take care of yourself. Now, this goes into self-care. I'm an advocate for self-care, and I believe that you should take and carve out time in the day, in the week, in the month, in a year to yourself. Now, the problem comes when people start to demand time that you have carved out for yourself and they want them to use that time on them. That's the problem that comes. The problem comes when you know that you need to recharge, you may need to refresh, you may need to recollect, recoup, all these different things that starts with R. And this is the time that you chose to do so. Maybe a Saturday at 10 a.m. or it may be Tuesday at 8 p.m. or let's say Friday at 6:30 p.m. and then people come in and say, for example, hey, I have this event that I really want you to go to so you can help me decorate or you help me show up or just be there. And you know that you had a tough week. You had a tough week, maybe fulfilling your obligations with family members, with co-workers, significant others, things of that nature, and you were excited for that time for yourself. And here comes someone trying to demand time from you. It's okay to say no. It is okay to say no when you know that this is the time for yourself. Now, I'm not saying that you need to use that self-care label and just neglect the responsibilities that you have for your family. You may have children, you may have significant others that you have dedicated your life to, not all of it, but dedicated your life to that person. And you're doing a partnership, or you're a parent, or you are someone that has certain duties that needs to be fulfilled. Not to say that you should take self-care and make that as an excuse of you not fulfilling your duties. But what I am saying is that you have to devote that time that you already agreed upon. And that's the biggest thing. It has to be an agreement, which you agreed upon of, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the trash out. I'm going to wash dishes. I'm going to be there for you in this event on Saturday or Tuesday, whatever it may be. But when it comes to my time, Respect my time. Respect this time that I've decided to use for myself. Don't try to sway me into doing something that I don't want to do. Don't try to force me to do something that I don't want to do. Don't make me be the bad person because I want to take care of myself. And that's when you have to do something that may not make you feel good at the moment, but it will make you feel good overall. And that is setting boundaries. Setting boundaries with your family is important. Just like you set boundaries at work, just like you set boundaries with friends, just like you set boundaries with your significant other, it's okay to set boundaries with your family. Again, it's okay to set boundaries with your family. I don't need to be on a 2 hour conversation with you when it's carving into time for myself. I don't need to be at this event where I know I'm not serving any purpose but just showing my face. I don't need to be helping you on this project when you could have done this project by yourself. Vice versa. I don't I don't need to demand things from other people when I can do it for myself. I don't need to force other people to do things when I know that I have more enough capability to take care of things myself. It's two ways. Make sure that you are literally setting boundaries for your mental health, for your self-care with your family. Not to say, as I said, not to say that you limit yourself with your family just because you want to be selfish in an exponential way. It's okay to be selfish because self-care is a little bit of being selfish, but being selfish in an exponential way and you not helping out when you need to help out because that's part of your family. But what I am saying is that you need to remember that you don't have to help out 24/7. You don't have to be there 24/7. You can be available when it's time for you to be available, when you feel like you're ready to be available. But when you are vocal and you express that you feel stressed out or you feel like you're demanding too much, as family members, they have to be accepting of that. They might not like it, and that's okay. You don't have to like everything that people do, but you have to respect it. Now, same thing, because I don't want to leave out the people who are the demanders, because we all can be demanding at times. When you are in a conversation with someone that they feel like you're demanding too much of them, listen to them. Be observant. See the habits that you're creating or you have created and understand that maybe they need time for themselves. Can I step up? Can I do more? Can I be that person that, not asking other people but actually take care of things myself? Because I may have that free time. Not to say I'm taking time for my self-care, but I do have that free time to take certain things in my own hands and make sure that I'm not pushing other people to do so when I have capabilities to do so myself. Simple as that. So when you're asking yourself, how much time or how much of availability do you give to your family? How much time do they deserve? It depends on you. It depends on you and what you have going on. Sometimes you don't have to be that person that is literally taking up so much time in their lives. You can literally be that person that is willing to share parts of your time with them. Not to say that you're taking over who they are as a person or taking over as the role of the family member that has to do it all, be it all. But it also means that you have to be okay with saying no in certain situations. Not only for your mental health, but also for you not to be caught in the cycle of being demanding or demanding other people or certain things. So, to put it plainly, make it very simple. How much time does your family deserve? Your family deserves how much time you're willing to give. Not to say you should neglect who you are in that family, helping out, being supportive, things of that nature. But when you carve time for yourself and you make time for self-care to recharge, recoup, and basically reflect on life, make sure that your family understands that that's the time for yourself. And also, if you're that person that's demanding things from people and they say they need time for themselves, respect that. Yes, you may want things from your family, but maybe they're not capable of doing that mentally or physically, and that's okay. You may have to pick up the slack here or there. Simple as that. So if you're struggling with the demands of your family, if you're struggling with the time you give to your family, go ahead and message me. because that could be stressful. Go to my website, yourcolabcoach.com. Sign up for that free 15-minute coaching session so we could talk about anything. Also, relationship checklist is on my website as well. Fill out that checklist so we can see and pinpoint exactly the issues that you need help with, and we could work on it together. Facebook Collab Coaching, Instagram Collab Coaching, all my series and all my videos on YouTube, COLAB Coaching. New this series and next series will be on there. Can't wait for you all to watch it. Go ahead and comment. Tell me what you think. I'm always open for new ideas as well, especially new topics as well. And also, 2 seasons of our podcast, me and my friend Jackie with Heart and Soul Podcast, is on all major podcast stations. Go ahead, give it a listen. Watch us on YouTube with Heart and Soul Podcast. We're also on Instagram with Heart and Soul Podcast. And coming soon. 2 seasons out there coming soon. New season coming out soon as well. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Share this with anyone that's struggling with how much they give to their families and how to say no to their families. Thank you so much for listening and watching to this. And be safe out there. Bye.